with the live images of Yogi Adityanath arriving in Ayodhya. Remember, he will first be visiting the Hanuman Garhi and later on moving towards the, in fact, all-important ceremony today, going across to Amir as well. So, Amir, the construction of the Ram temple in Ayodhya has been a very important part for the BJP and Yogi Adityanath, because the Prime Minister and the Chief Minister have been closely monitoring the entire construction part. A lot of detailing now goes as far as the construction is concerned, because the temple complex will also include a museum, a research center and an archival center as well. So a lot of thought behind what is being built there.
That's right, and today happens to be a very, very significant moment when the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath lays the foundation stone for the Garbhagriha. Because remember, when after the 2019 November judgment in favor of a Ram temple at Ayodhya, initial survey was done in terms of raising this huge temple that had been planned for years together. The architects as well as experts there, they found out that it is quite a challenge, because the entire construction of a three-story grand temple there was to happen on the banks of the Saryu River, and that area was clearly filled with sand, with gravels, and therefore it was understood to be not very, very steady. And therefore detailed study went on, a detailed survey went on before the entire structure was planned, and in fact the architects went significantly below the surface of the earth to raise the structure from within and to give it the kind of firmness that it required. And therefore layers and layers of cement had to be put there to make it absolutely firm in its to its plinth level. And today is the day when a significant moment has been arrived, when the first stone, carved stone for the Garbhagriha, the Sanctum Sanctorum, is being laid. And the Ram Temple Committee sources tell us that by August 2022, meaning within 2 to 3 months, the work on the plinth will be over, and then the superstructure can be built over it. It's a huge, huge moment, because initially in early part of 2022, the kind of reactions that we got from the temple committee, they did say that this appears to be a very, very challenging task. It was not as easy as people had imagined earlier, and therefore it took quite a bit of a time to plan how to go about the entire construction. But thankfully now, most of that planning has already been done, and now, as I said, by August 2022, the plinth work of the Ram temple, the three-storied structure, will be complete, and today marks a significant juncture in that moment. Large, huge number of stones being carved. Indian Railways helping the Ram Temple Construction Committee transport all the granite stone, as well as the other Makrana white stone. Granite is being procured from Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. The Container Corporation of India, the Ministry of Railways, is extending support to the Ram Temple Construction Committee in terms of moving these huge boulders, huge stone structures from these various states in the south, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, to Ayodhya in Uttar Pradesh. And the carving work is also on. Most of the carving work is usually done from Rajasthan. So for the Ram temple as well, for the superstructure, the carving work is being done at Bansi in Paharpur in Rajasthan. Most of the carving work for the plinth area has already been done. We are told there's a requirement of about 4.45 lakh such cut stone for the superstructure that is required for the temple. So you can imagine the kind of work that these architects, that all those.
So a lot has gone into the construction of the temple that has been going on for a past pace there. Amir, stay on with us. Rahul Ishwar is with us on the phone line. Rahul Ishwar, a grand ceremony that is awaited. Yogi Adityanath will be laying the foundation stone of the Sanctum Sanctorum or the Garbhagriha.
Absolutely, yes. Please remember the significance of Ayodhya Ram Temple is civilizational, and for centuries, Hindu community have waited for it. Gandhiji also believed in Rama Rajya, and when Ram doesn't have a home, how can we complete Rama Rajya? So it's a beautiful concept, and I hope such important aspect, especially of Garbhagriha, when the stone is being laid, because the soul of a temple is the deity, and the deity lies in Garbhagriha. Garbhagriha is basically the home of the deity, or the inner sanctum sanctorum where the deity resides. So when Yogi Adityanath, who is a yogi, also who is a sannyasi, or who is a sage according to our own traditions, is going to lay the stones, it's a very sacred ceremony. I believe it is beyond politics. Rather than politics, it is civilizational, cultural, and a spiritual program that's going to happen. And it will bring a smile, it will bring peace, and it will invoke a sense of spirituality for crores of Hindu people who have been waiting for centuries for this Ram Temple.
All right, thank you so much, Rahul Ishwar, for joining us here on this broadcast. Going back to Mohit once again, who has been reporting live from Ayodhya in presence of Yogi Adityanath as well. Yes, Mohit, we can see the images, live images of Yogi Adityanath, who has been offering his prayers at Hanuman Garhi, and post that he will be proceeding towards the sanctum area.
Well, yes, Yogi Adityanath has offered his prayers at Hanuman Garhi, and these are the scenes over here. People are very excited, and they basically say that today is a big day that they all have been waiting for a long time, that finally the Sanctum Sanctorium, the foundation of the Sanctum Sanctorium, the Garbhagriha, would be laid by Yogi Adityanath in some time from now. He just came over here at Hanuman Garhi temple, and you can see there's a rush of people over here. They are raising slogans, and they say that it's been a long time they have been waiting for all this. We have some people over here. Sir, कहाँ से आए आप?
हम लोग अम्बेडकर नगर।
अम्बेडकर नगर से। सर, आज का दिन है, योगी आदित्यनाथ यहाँ पे आए हैं और गर्भगृह का शिलान्यास होगा। कितना बड़ा दिन मानते हैं सर?
बहुत बड़ा दिन मानते हैं।
एक ऐतिहासिक पल हम लोगों के लिए गौरव भाई।
कभी आपने सोचा था, जब हनुमान राम मंदिर की बात होती थी, कि ऐसा दिन देखने को मिलेगा कि
कभी नहीं सोचा था। यूथ के लिए बहुत
पहले आए आप अयोध्या? पहले
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है हम लोगों को।
Amazing day for us.
So there you see the people over here, they are excited, and they say that they did not expect that the work would be done so soon, and they're very happy, and they are in a jovial mood. They basically say it's a big day for them, that the foundation laying ceremony of Sanctum Sanctorium of Ram Mandir in Ayodhya would be done today in some time by Yogi Adityanath. Back to in studio.
Right, Mohit, आप की तरह हमें बताते रहिए, because we are staying with those pictures that are coming in at this point. Yogi Adityanath live there, and तैयारियां कितनी हो चुकी है, the progress that has been made so far in the construction there. Just take us through those pictures.
Well, you see, on normal days you have rush over here at Hanuman Garhi, but today being the day when the foundation laying ceremony of Sanctum Sanctorium would be held, you can see the rush of people over here. They are raising slogans, and they are basically saying that this was the moment that they have been waiting for a long time, and they basically say that they wanted to see this in person. Sir, कहाँ से आए आप? बैंगलोर से। आज जो सैंक्टम सेंक्टोरियम है, गर्भगृह की आधारशिला रखेंगे राम मंदिर की योगी आदित्यनाथ, कैसा लग रहा है? आज सबसे बड़ा दिन माना जाता है। कभी मैम आपने सोचा था कि जब आप लोग, जिस दिन आप लोग यहाँ पे आएंगे, उसी दिन गर्भगृह की आधारशिला रखी जाएगी योगी आदित्यनाथ? अच्छा, कैसा लग रहा है आपको? आज जो है जहाँ पे मूर्ति लगेंगी राम मंदिर की, उसका प्लेटफॉर्म आज योगी आदित्यनाथ, उसकी फाउंडेशन
सब भी अच्छे है,
सब अच्छा लग रहा है। आप सब बैंगलोर से आए हैं?
अच्छे बैंगलोर से आए हैं, सभी दर्शन करके अच्छी होती है, सबकी अच्छी होती है।
तो आप हनुमान गढ़ी आए, भी थोड़ी देर पहले योगी आदित्यनाथ भी यहीं आए थे।
सीताराम दर्शन को बैठता है।
Are you all happy? Are you all happy?
Okay, we are all happy.
And today is the day when the Sanctum Sanctorium, the main platform, would be inaugurated by Yogi Adityanath, and they plan that by 2023, end of the temple would be there for people to come over and pay their prayers.
Okay.
So there you see, there's a bunch of tourists over here who have come from Bangalore, and as of now they say that today is the day when they have come for the first time over here in Ayodhya, and today is the day which is a very auspicious, because Yogi Adityanath would be laying the foundation of Sanctum Sanctorium here in Ayodhya. Back to you.
Absolutely.